Hi, today we're talking about the needs of plants, what plants need in order to survive. So I wrote on here plants need. Before we even talk about what plants need to survive, I want to talk for a minute about what humans need to survive. So how many of you had breakfast today or lunch? Yeah. I think we all had something to eat so far today. What happens to humans if they don't eat? That's right. Humans can't survive without food. Food is something essential to our survival. What are other things that humans need to survive? I want you to pause the video and to think about the things. What do you think humans need to survive? There's some things that we like to have, right? But they're not necessarily essential to our survival. So think about what are the things that humans just need, that without them, we really wouldn't survive. So go ahead, pause me, and then come back. Okay, I have a list, and I hope that you either made a list on your whiteboard or mentally thought about a list so that we can talk about that. Okay, so some of the things that I've thought of that humans need to survive are food, we talked about that one, water, humans can only go a couple of days without water. We need water or else we will not survive. Shelter, a place to live, a place where we can stay warm. So it might not necessarily look like a home, but we need a way to stay warm. Okay, so some kind of shelter to provide warmth. Clothing. And we can survive without clothing, so maybe that's not an essential need. If you live someplace really warm and tropical, you might not need clothing, but if you live in a cold place, you need things to protect you from the elements. And again, that goes with warmth. So shelter and clothing can be kind of lumped together as warmth. We need rest or sleep and air to breathe. So oxygen. Okay. Now, those are some big things. Without those things, we won't survive, right? Now let's think about plants. There's things that plants need in order to survive. They won't survive without these things. Do you think they're the same as humans? Do plants need food, water, shelter, clothing, air, rest? Let's think about that. So that's what we'll learn about today. We'll talk about the things that plants need in order to survive. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do to get prepared, we're going to make a picture, a drawing together, and we'll label it with the things that plants need. So to get prepared, here's what I want you to do. I want you to use your paper to draw something that looks like this. So at the top, you're going to write plants need. Okay, that tells us, that's like the title, the heading that tells us what this poster will show. Plants need. And then draw your plant. And make sure you add the ground down here with the roots underground, an important part of the plant. Okay? So go ahead and do that. I'm going to stop this video and we'll end this video and then we'll come back together and we'll add the next parts. So right now you're going to get prepared. Take your time, do neat drawing, make your plant take up most of the paper. Okay? And then we're going to add some words and a few other pictures to this when we come back together. Okay, so go ahead and do that and I'll see you in a little bit.